Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. I've been on a little bit of a vacay, so sorry about any missing days or posts, but honestly, we haven't had a lot until just the last couple days. I mean, look at the shield resupply. It's so blank. But that's not indicative to anything in this game, and we all know it. We've had the Sinister Six come and attack at us. Ugh. It's not been pretty. I mean, we have to be the Sinister Six in this case, which is kind of different for us. Usually we're used to fighting against them. But, hey Mark, how's it going, buddy? This whole event has taught us to appreciate Spider-Man India, if we didn't already. Other Spider-Man have been pretty much problematic here and there, depending on what they do, but man is India a problem. But we're not here to talk about this today. Don't worry, we'll get to it. Tomorrow is the last day when the nodes get the hardest, and I gotta admit, I have other plans for today, tomorrow, and the next day. Today, we go into the Puzzle Gauntlet. We're gonna take care of the first half of it. Tomorrow, we're gonna run back to heroic mode in the bosses and do just heroic mode fights to show how we could tackle them with 4 stars only. Yes, I got multiple teams ready to go, even against Spider-Man India. It's not easy, but it's doable. And then finally the next day after that, which would be Monday, we'll go back into Puzzle Gauntlet and finish it up. Okay, let's start going. Before my son wakes up from his nap. So for Puzzle Gauntlet this time around, we have featured heroes of 4-star Cyclops, Valkyrie, Winter Soldier, and 3 stars Hawkeye and Iron Man. Now remember, this doesn't mean they're boosted, they're just featured, meaning that at some point in time in this, they're going to force us to use at least one of them. For the first day's nodes, we're not going to do that though. They're only going to run the first 5 nodes, and they don't force them on us at that point. It's more like kind of wading into the kiddie pool before they make you really put on your big boy shoes, you know? All right. What's that, buddy? 1 cover away from max skill India. Nice, Mark. India is super good. If you couldn't tell from the boss fights already, I mean, it's easy as a player to see and abuse his abilities, his green, his blue, his whole kit, how it all works together. But then reading it on the defense, going against it, whew, that blue, man, the fact of his damage negation. Like, I've hit him for over 100,000 damage, but really it only hits for 1 because he had 3 traps out and 8+ webs. That's crazy damage mitigation. And the fact that it doesn't take away his webs, it doesn't take away his traps, it's just a passive that happens as long as he has it out there. Okay, we'll get into it tomorrow. That's tomorrow's problem. Puzzle Gauntlet. Change of pace. Round 1. Collect 18 blue AP. Okay, this isn't too bad. Collecting blue AP can be done many, many ways, but I'm going to preface this by saying, remember, on this channel, we don't use our 5 stars. I have every 5-star champed up, and no big deal. Hey, Alton? Hey, good to see you, buddy. I don't know if we've talked, yet, man. But good. Welcome to the channel. 18 blue AP coming at you here, and this isn't going to be too hard, obviously, but we're going to go and employ some different strategies, not 5-star ones, because that's just not how we roll here. We want to get solutions for the everyday player. Alton, Mark, this is Alton. I like to make blue AP a couple different ways. One of the best ways that I like to make blue AP is by using Bishop, but there's so many other ways to do it too. You don't have to rely on any one character. You could probably abuse a bunch of different ones, honestly. An easy one that they kind of want you to focus on. They're pointing you in this direction. Where'd he go? He's around here. I do not recognize this Colossus outfit until I click on him. Like, the picture of him doesn't ring any bells until I click him. I'm like, oh yeah, it's that guy. Anyways, they want me to use Iron Man, and it's just because of the yellow recharge. You should know this by now. He's kind of a staple of the game. 3-star Iron Man for 6 yellow. You can create so much AP. 4 red, 4 blue, 3 green, and 1 purple just for 1 countdown going off. It makes 3 of these. That's so much AP. You're done. You win. Here in Europe, so sometimes miss the stream, especially if it's short. Oh, Understood, dude. I really understand that. I try to make them short and easy to digest, though. I'll be honest. I know people's attention spans is small, and this is a mobile game, so I try not to make it too long. But streams like this, Puzzle Gauntlet, probably gonna last close to an hour. It's just the nature of the Puzzle Gauntlet. Let's see. Let's run Iron Man here. Get some yellow. We want yellow AP. How do we get yellow AP? Now, in Puzzle Gauntlet, I like to stress the fact that the whole reason we do Puzzle Gauntlets is to earn supports. How do you, what do you do with supports? You put them on your characters and let them, I don't know, support you. Let's get into that. Let's throw on some characters to help us get blue or yellow, and we'll abuse it that way. Let's, you know, it almost doesn't matter who we use, honestly. There's so many different ways to go about this. I think, ooh, who are we gonna abuse for this? Maybe we just get some bruisers, because it really don't matter. Oh, you know what? Wiccan. Wiccan can generate AP that he's low on, and Mockingbird, because if the enemy makes a match 4 better, we're going to get free AP. Why does it not matter, though? We only need 6 yellow for Iron Man to make all that blue. We need 18 blue. We're going to make plenty of it. Let's put on some supports to help him. What supports? Well, we already put this one on Iron Man. At the start of the battle, there's a chance to gain 2 yellow AP. It's not a lot of AP, but we can do better than that. Let's go over to SPDR. 66% chance to gain 5 yellow AP. I think we'll take that. We'll put that on him. Mockingbird, what do you want? I think we'll go on over here. Maybe we'll take Korg for a spin. Korg, rank 3, 57% chance to gain 3 yellow AP. Or, hold on, there's more. I think Vintage Shield, maybe? Yep, at rank 4, there's a 61% chance to gain 3 yellow AP. But wait, there's more. And Sanctum Sanctorum. Start of the battle is 53% chance to gain 5 yellow AP. We'll take that one on out. Now remember, you can switch these supports as much as you want. There used to be a limit of 3 swaps per support per day. They got rid of that limit. If you think that limit still exists, well, don't. It's gone now. We can swap as much as we want, as much as you need to. Let's keep our yellow AP boost on, because it's nice and cheap and easy to abuse. Let's get into it. Sorry, I missed a couple messages. What was that? Yeah, we did. Mark, doesn't Venom make yellow, or am I mistaken? Which Venom are we talking about? Venom Eddie Brock does not. He makes enemy projectiles. Agent Venom doesn't make any yellow. He has a red, yellow, black package where the yellow makes his team invisible. And trying to think who any other Venoms I'm missing there. No, I can't think of any Venoms that make yellows. What's that? Looked at your register for this and realized the game seems to be lacking blue generators creators, especially compared to some other colors. Well, if you're talking about creating blue tiles, I'll go back and defer to Bishop. Bishop can make a ton of that stuff. Actually, before I do this, I want to cast this. But see that match 4 of yellow on the side? When Iron Man puts out his recharge tiles, he puts them in random places. Random yellow tiles, right? And since that's a match 4 of yellow there on the side, you know the computer's going to match that away. That's just what they do. So take care of that first. Get rid of that. Okay, you can survive a turn on this. Now, throw out all the recharges you can. 1. Oh, thanks, Iron Man. I didn't really want the red tiles. 2. It's his Avengers Tower support kicking in there. I have a bunch of these countdowns now. I think that's enough AP. What do you think? Now we just gotta wait 2 turns. 2 whole turns. Oh, the agony. I don't know if we could do it. And this is just a 3-star character. You could put those supports we just used on any character. It doesn't matter who his friends are, as long as they're heroes, because heroes are needed for SPDR, for Sanctum Sanctorum, for Korg, for Vintage Shield. You get the point. As long as you have heroes for your sidekicks, Iron Man in the middle, put on those supports. Generate all your yellow, and then go in there and make those countdowns. That's an easy first one to go through. If you want other options, like I said, Bishop is good. He makes blue tiles based on protects. So put on Bishop, and then put on 2-star Bullseye. 2-star Bullseye will make projectiles whenever you match purples. As long as you get enough projectiles out there. Oh, which, by the way, Bishop makes a projectile every turn he's in front, and his red makes sure he's in front. Anyways, after a couple of turns of projectile making, he's going to start turning tiles into blues. Just a bunch of blue tiles throughout the board. You'll make blue matches left and right because you're not going to stop making projectiles. Anyways, you were thinking Agent Venom, Mark? Ah, it's okay, dude. Recharge ready, but the board just won't stop dropping yellow. Well, that's kind of a first world problem. You can definitely get through it, man. That's a bummer there. Never really played with any of the Venoms. It's all good, Mark. There's some of the Venoms have their place. I think Brock is probably one of the best ones when we're talking Venoms, just because he has a passive that's very unique, the enemy protect generation. Change of pace round 2. Collect 20 green AP. There's plenty of green generators out there. It's the only thing that sucks is that Red Hulk here. If he gets up to 7 purple, he's gonna take all your green away. Now, it doesn't steal it, it just kind of drains it from you, and then they're going to, he'll generate some of his own green, but still, we need 20 without him getting to 7 purple, is basically the moral of the story. Plenty of ways to get green. We'll start off with, there he is, Amadeus Cho. He's got that blue passive that says, a 2-turn blue countdown that deals some damage and converts 4 random basic tiles to green. Nice constant green making, right? Let's go to 3-star land. In 3-star land, we got yellow, green, purple for Kamala Khan. I love her purple shtick. It's 8. Or Kang. Yeah, it's true, Kang. Kang can make blue AP when countdowns expire. Or you could use, for that case, if we're talking about special tile abuse, 3-star Hawkeye. Whenever you match an enemy tile, he generates 2 blue, 2 purple. So team him up with 4-star Carnage and start generating your own AP. It's a nice, easy way to solve the problem. There's other ways. It's just, I think the first node is obviously the easiest one because there's multiple ways to attack that one. So for this one here, 8 purple gives us a chosen basic tile and 7 random basic tiles of the same color get turned to green. Basically 8 tiles of that color get turned to green. So it's a nice even cost. 8 purple for 8 transmuted tiles. That's a really good one. I thought I had her costume on something else. Let's put that on there. Why not? Why we have it. Let's use it. Anyways, and then finally, we don't want to hedge our bets too much here. We don't want to do like all this green generation but no way to support it. I highly suggest at this point you go purple, green, blue, and you bring out Wanda because she generates purple AP for Kamala Khan to abuse. That's all. You just kind of want to speed up the whole thing as fast as you can. Let's get some purple AP for Kamala to abuse, and there's no reason not to start with 2 green, so we're closer to our goal. You meant specifically against Red Hulk, even if he trains your Green King, will restore it back. Oh, that's not a bad point, Alton. I thought you were talking about the blue, the blue thing. That works too. Hey, John, good to see you, buddy. I'm going to switch off of Red Hulk. We don't want his passive triggered. When you hit him too hard, he's going to shake the board, and we don't want that to happen to us. What we do want is as much purple and green AP as we can take. So we'll just take this nice juicy green right there. We're going to take some purple. It's okay. You can take a little bit. It's not going to hurt him or us. And here we go. Now we can start playing around with this. We don't have any use for some of these colors. We have no use for red. We have no use for yellow. We have no use for, I mean, we kind of have no use for black, but anyways, before I do that, match 5. Got to make a match 5 when it's free out there. It's just sitting there. I'm looking at maybe doing the reds because they like the red on that team. We have no use for it, so we'll use this purple on reds. There we go. More greens. We're up to 18 out of 20, so then we'll just do these last 2. Done. Nice and easy. Now notice I didn't even look at the supports for that one. We could have used a couple of supports maybe to help us with that. Generate some purple or what have you, but honestly, Kamala Khan and Cho have that covered pretty simply. Round 3, collect 25 red AP. On your turn, new tiles have an increased chance to be purple. So in other words, there's more purple tiles out there and they want you to make red. Well, there's ways to do that, obviously. You could go back to 3-star land and just pull out Iron Man again and use and abuse him. But I'd rather not. I don't like to abuse the same situation over and over again. However, it is notable that a different Iron Man is very useful. We're generating AP here. This black, for 11 black, a little pricey, I know, deals some damage to himself, but gives you 9 red AP. And he makes some yellow strike tiles that we really don't care about. His blue also turns greens into red. We'll get more AP that way. He has 2 different colors that help him get that red AP. I think 4-star Iron Man is a shoo-in for this. But that's only one character. Let's move on over to 4-star land and grab... Let's make use of those purples that are out there. I like to pull this character out when we do this challenge. What is it? Blue, purple, red? Right? Yep, there she is. Magic. Magic's purple, which I only have a level 3. It doesn't do really much for what we're doing when you pump it up to 4 or 5. It only changes the return, and we don't care about the return. Ruler of Limbo for 9 purple says it creates a purple repeater that converts 2 basic tiles to red. Basically, at the start of every turn, 2 more red tiles will be made. I mean, why wouldn't you use the purple that they're pumping right out at you for that? What's her other costume? I forgot about it. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that costume. Anyways. Okay, so we have a black option, a blue option, a purple option. We should do something else for red. For red, we said. Or we could do something to stun. Or we could do something for... Ooh, this one might be fun. This would be a use... MODOK. Oh, yeah, I guess we could go MODOK. I was thinking of using his yellow to make it so team-up matches make red, but you know, that's not a bad idea. We could just go MODOK again. Why not? We've done that a bunch in the past, and it's usually fun. Why not, right? So let's see. Purple, 4-star, red, blue, black. There's that big head. MODOK's here because of that black. And you don't need to pump it up. It just, you know, you convert 6 basic tiles to red. And it doesn't matter what level you have it at. You can, obviously the higher levels make better tiles, but we really don't care. That's all we really need him for. But that is a black usage. I mean, we have this black right here. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe let's try it a different way this time. I don't like overlapping our colors. I'm going to go off of MODOK for a bit, okay? Don't hurt me, guys. I'm going to try something. I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to go with the Cyclops route. Here we go. So for 5 yellow, we get a countdown out there. And when this countdown's out there, every team up tile is going to make us 4 AP in our team's strongest color. And if you couldn't tell, Cyclops is level 370 for me. Red is his highest. Iron Man is the same. Red is his highest. Magic's highest is purple, but she's not as high level. Now, let's say you didn't have red as your highest, but yet you wanted to use Cyclops. Well, make it happen. Go in here and put on a support that makes your red matches stronger. There's some characters that could do that. Like, I'm scrolling. Sharon Carter. Supporter characters' red match damage is increased by 70. Your blue goes up a little bit as well, but his red is what we're focusing on. I think Shuri's Lab. No, that one makes... Well, oh, hey, that one works too. Supporter character makes a red match. There's a chance to gain more red. I think we'll throw that on someone. Kind of forgot about that. There's another one, and I'm passing it by on it. There it is. Pocket Radio. Rank 3. Red match damage goes way up through the roof. 247 more red. Yeah, we'll throw that on. Why not, right? No one else has it on for me right now. I think we're going to go ahead and take that Shuri's Lab. Why wouldn't you? That was a really good thing. Supporter character makes a red match. 27% chance to gain 2 extra red. Sure, we'll take that. And what about you, Magic? Well, Magic really wants to get that that portal to Limbo going. So let's help her out. Put on the Quantum Realm so she can start with some more purple AP. Well, it's 47% chance, but hopefully she'll get it. Okay, I think we're ready. Do we need this? Let's do a red-yellow boost. We need the red AP, and yellow will help Scott out. Come on, Scotty, let's go.
I'm sorry, what's up, man? Things for CP. Cyclops does not overlap black. Iron Man has to make the red match, and Cyclops red is jacked.
You're right, John. I missed that. You're a good point on that one. Oh, well. John has it right there, guys, but it's okay. It's not going to hurt us at all. You guys get the point of it all. Very good sight there, dude. That's what I get for going too fast. You type too slow? Nah, I'm talking too fast, man. That's all. Okay, so we're at 2 red, but not for long. Let's get that Uncanny Strategist out here. And now team-ups will count for us as well, which will be nice. We'll take this yellow into blue combo, because we're going to use that yellow. Ooh, that was black over there, too. Nice. And Shuri's Lab is fortifying our Uncanny Strategist, too, which is nice. We can start getting our Ruler of Limbo going. And there's a red match, so why wouldn't we take it? Oh, there goes my Limbo. Dang it. Yep, but I got the purple back. So, I mean, there's that. Let's throw it back out there. We have 7 red. After Overdrive, we won't, though. We got 16 red. What do we take? Take this team up. We're at 23 red. And finally, 26 red. Not that hard. Just kind of gunned for it and let things work. Magic was passively creating it. Team-ups were making me red. Shuri's Lab was making me red. Remember, we gotta abuse our supports. How else are we gonna earn supports if we don't abuse supports? Change of pace, round 4, collect 28 yellow. We were just talking about yellow earlier, like matches ago. No black tiles will fall. That's really mentioned because of Cloak and Dagger, and honestly, why wouldn't we abuse that? If you don't know, well, let's show it off. Yellow, black, purple, Cloak and Dagger. This yellow, when you transform them, I should say it right. Pocket Dimension. Use your Pocket Dimension to switch their powers from one to the other, okay? So Light Knives turns into Child of Light. At the start of the turn, if there are at least 9 yellow tiles on the board, restore some health. If not, converts up to 3 basic tiles to yellow. We need those yellow tiles, right? That's the whole point. Collect 28 yellow. We could do more. Let's go with... They are MVP of the Gauntlet. Cloak and Dagger do so much Gauntlet work. They do black work, they do yellow work, they do attack tiles, they can remove tiles. They're really a great character for Puzzle Gauntlets. I'm looking for... what is it? Red... Jeez, I'm gonna get this wrong. Red, blue... Is it black? Nope, not 5 stars. Get out of here. I was off. I knew it was off a color in there. Purple. Yep, purple. There it is. Elsa Bloodstone. When you look at T-Break, passive. If there are 10 or more black tiles on the board at the start of the turn, convert 2 of them to yellow. We're not going to need that because no black tiles are going to fall, so Elsa's not going to help us too much. But let's just say for some reason Cloak and Dagger are creating black tiles and I can't transform them fast enough with that purple that purple power of theirs, right? Well, at least eventually Elsa Bloodstone will be able to kick and be like, never mind, I see you're having problems transforming. Let me just step in here and help you out. So it's kind of a backup plan. Either way, it's going to get done. It just take a little longer if it doesn't happen within the first, let's say, 3 or 4 turns. And then finally, for more yellow, we want to create yellow. Probably just going to put on the supports and call it a day, right? Let's see, yellow AP generation. Might just do, let's see, 343. That's a pretty high level. Can we use, where's she at? Looking at Valkyrie. I'm also wondering about Melinda May. Let me see here. Red, yellow, blue. Ah, her strongest is red. We might be able to fix that. How strong is it? It's pretty good. Can we get the yellow match damage up? Might be able to do it with something. Destroyer gun? Nope, that's purple. Element guns. 108 up. Oh, purple goes to 132. But still, that might make it a bit beastly. Let's see. Ooh, 194 yellow. Let's just double check the numbers. 126 red. 138 yellow. Oh, it would have been yellow's the strongest anyways. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't hurt to keep it on there. So, if you don't know why we're using Melinda May, shield training says, whenever an ally takes at least 10% of the total health and damage, that ally is granted a burst of health. Once per turn of an ally would deal at least 8% of the enemy's total health and damage, that ally gains 3 AP in the strongest color. Now, the only problem with this here is that it says percentage. Percentage is a big deal in Puzzle Gauntlet because the enemies have like hundreds of thousands of health. So, before I go ahead and say, yeah, let's go Melinda May, let's not. It needs a percentage. As much fun as that's going to be, it's actually not. It's not going to work out. We're not going to do 8% of their health and damage constantly. That's a lot of damage. But look at Valkyrie. Valkyrie's got a different set. Valkyrie's Bounty Hunter says a strict number. It doesn't say a percentage. It's actually easier to obtain. If the enemy is down or takes 5,466 at my Valkyrie's level, not necessarily the same as yours, damage before it expires, remove it and gain 4 AP in your strongest color and destroy 4 AP in the enemy's strongest color. So we could do this one. We just got to make sure, again, yellow is the strongest. We'll take this destroyer gun and swap it with... We'll take those element guns off their hands. There we go. Yellow is the strongest. So, Bounty Hunter is going to get us yellow. Cloak and Dagger is going to help us get yellow. Elsa Bloodstone will help us get yellow if Cloak and Dagger have problems. We should be fine. Might take a moment, but we'll get there. Boost the yellow. Let's go.
I'm sorry, I missed a couple messages. What was that? Whoever is collecting yellow or black CND to rescue, that's true. Gara, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the chat.
Glad to see you here. I'm very happy to see more happy new faces. Okay, we need yellows, but we also need this purple so we could transform them so we can start making yellows kind of, I don't know, generically. They could take that match 4 of red. I don't care about that. Go ahead, take that all you want. I want that purple, like now. More purple. There's enough purple. Now we can transform. I should probably look to see who the bounty hunter is targeting, huh? Getting wrapped up in myself here. Bounty on Cloak and Dagger. Okay, let's move on over there. And we're going to swap. So now we're producing yellow tiles, which is the entire purpose of this. There There's no yellows to match? That's lame. Let's get rid of this. So they're not making more yellows because there's already enough yellows out there, and that's okay. We'll just do this. We'll take the yellows. They'll make more for us. The yellows are a little out of reach. I'm thinking we might want to... Well, shoot. I didn't want to get rid of my red attack tile down there, but I might have to do that. Just to move the yellows down, you know? Like if I do this, see now the yellows are moved, I can hit them easier. Their Cloak and Dagger's making black tiles, which is cool for my Elsa. Elsa might kick in here soon and actually help out a little more. Are we still targeting Cloak and Dagger? We are. Not used to it taking so long. I usually have like a strict plan of how I'm going to hit her so hard within so much time, but that hasn't happened. There's the tea break. Got more yellows for free. Thank you for the tea. We're up to 12. A little bit slower go with this team, but I mean, I'll be honest. Yellow is a pretty powerful color in MPQ. Yellow can do a lot of stuff. Not just healing or protection, but sometimes it has stuns involved, invisibility, color change attributes. There's a lot of things yellows can do in this game, so I understand when they make it harder to get yellows. Who am I targeting now? The Hood. Ugh, that guy. He's making it annoying. Let's just be honest. You done over there? Thank you. So we'll take that yellow right now. We're up to 14. Of course, we're 2 away from India. Oh, that's all good, man. It's not like I'm holding you to it. Hey, Hood, you can die anytime now. I mean, take enough damage. Ouch. Well, that's going to help, because now we're going to have those strikes out there to help Valkyrie get that bounty hunter done. I guess we'll take this yellow. No, not my Valkyrie. Kind of need her to stick around a minute. Uh-oh. Well, that was good. 5 more yellow and we'll be done with that. Do I take the match 4 of green? Or do I take the blue? I think we take the green just so they don't... Well, I mean, they don't use green. That actually won't serve them any good purpose whatsoever. I think we'll do that. Let them have it, because they don't have a single use for green in that team. Oh, never mind. Okay. Go ahead, ruin my plan. We're at 23 yellow. We're right there on the cusp. The cusp, I tell you. Are you done yet, Hood? No, you're not. Like, stop being alive for a minute. Bye, Valkyrie. It's okay. She did her job. We only have 2 more yellow to go. Do you see this? We're so close to being done with it, and they put the yellows in the most awkward places. Anything over here to help? Nope. I guess I'm just going to do this? Stop it. Stop being annoying for a minute. There's a yellow up there. We'll take that. Still 1 short because Hood did some theft. Would have been done, but Hood and his thievery. There we go. Thank you. It's just a slow go. And honestly, if you have Cloak and Dagger on that yellow generating kick, they end up regenerating their health a lot too. Like, you're going to win. It's just a slow go. Finally, change of pace, round 5. Collect 30 team up AP. New tiles have an increased chance to be red. You might wonder, how is that going to help me? Well, that's not. It's helping Magneto. Magneto's red destroys all the team up AP on the board. You don't want him to do that. We could probably put it to some good use, but honestly, there's not much we're going to do with that red, except for maybe hinder the enemy a little bit. But here, let's get into it.
Who do you think is the new character that is coming out soon?
Ooh, that's a good question. I haven't paid a lot of attention to it because honestly, I like being surprised. I'm that weirdo that doesn't look for his presents on Christmas because I am happy to be surprised about it. But go ahead. Did you see the hint, Gara? Did you see like what the hint is online, or who the new character is? If so, please like shout it out so people can ruminate over it, because I don't think everyone pays attention to the forums as much. Let's throw out yellow, green, black. Why is that? Because of Storm. Storm's yellow. Says destroy up to 7 team-up tiles, generating team-up AP and dealing 270 damage per tile. We don't care about the damage. We care about getting the 7 team-up AP. That's a good thing. We could also, if you don't like that one, you could also roll with, no, not her. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but no. Yellow, red, black. You could roll with 2-star. I know she looks 3-star here, but I ascended her. 2-star Captain Marvel. Her yellow says convert up to 9 random tiles into team-up tiles. Now, the only problem here is we're overlapping yellows. This is a yellow usage, and that's a yellow usage. So, I mean, I honestly wouldn't mind. I don't blame you for using both, though. And the reason being is because if there's a bunch of team-up tiles out there, you can use storms to absorb them. If there's only a few out there, you can use Captain Marvels to make more. It's really just depending on the board and what the situation is. And finally, let's make use of that red, shall we? There's a couple things we could do with this.
I'm sorry, you haven't really checked in a while?
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you like went and saw it. I remember it being something about a palindrome, like clone, but then the word clone is backwards as well. It's like a palindromes thing. That was the hint that I saw, like CLONE. NOLC.
Anyways, prediction is I saw mostly either Madeline Pryor, Marvel Girl, Jean, or Spirit Ox, Spirit Spidey, or something involving Scarlet Spider.
I'd be surprised if it was another Spider. They did a whole Spider-Man year last year. I would hope they wouldn't do another one of those. Nothing against Spider-Man and the whole Spider-Verse, but you know, they did that the entire last year. Let's see. We want Team Up AP, but there isn't a lot of ways to generate Team Up AP per se. We also have to think about the fact that we do have extra red coming down, so maybe we could use that to our advantage. Extra red AP, huh? Where could we put that to use? Ooh, could use Rogue. Rogue's red is kind of unique. It hits a block, a 3x3 chosen block, and you get all the AP within that block. That's something. Let's move it back to this way. Could use the Thing, and because his red actually stuns people. Trying to think if there's any other reds that actually just, I don't know, help us, support us. It's not that common, to be quite honest. You can use Domino's red to do some board shake. It's not a bad idea, honestly. Don't use Hulkling, whatever you do. Hulkling will actually use your Team Up AP to make other color AP. It's the opposite of helpful at this point. Anything else we use that are red? I mean, I guess Moondragon's red can delete the bottom row if it's in your way for some silly reason, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think we got too much else going on here red-wise.
What's that? Magneto 2-drop? Oh, that's blue. Yeah, it's blue. Surprised Scarlet Spider isn't in this game yet. I hope he had a huge Ben Riley fan, and Men on Pryor would be cool as well.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to argue. Like, I like the idea of just adding characters we don't have in the game yet. So that's, if I had to say anything about it, like, please do that. Give us more characters that we don't have yet. I don't mind if you give us another version of a popular character that is maybe a little scarce, but we have a ton of Spider-Man. We have a great amount of Iron Men, some Wolverines, Captain Americas, Thors. You know, give us some other peoples. I don't think we're going to find a better red usage. Oh, wait a minute. Talking about board shake. Could use 3-star She-Hulk. Just a real quick moment. Only 9. It destroys a bunch of tiles on the bottom, but it's just destruction. That's the issue there. But it is a good use of green. We can deplete enemy AP. That's not a bad idea. That would be a really good way to hinder the enemy while we're doing our hunt for team up AP. I like that. That's a good way to turn this around.
But what about Blob for board shakeup?
I wouldn't use Blob in this case because Blob's good when you're making special tiles, but we're not making any special tiles. Why do we have Hellfire Club on Storm over here? What are we doing here? Fires of power, start of the battle, I mean, creates 2 AP and they're strong. That's not what we want. We don't want that. We want to make more yellow. We want team up AP. The best way to do team up AP, from my understanding, is Royal Talon Fighter. When a supporter character makes a team up match, there's a chance to gain 2 extra team up AP. There's that. And then there's also the where are you at? Did I pass it up? There it is, Fantasticar. First 4 times an allied hero takes damage from ability. No, not that one. First 4 turns, whenever the supporter character makes a match, increase that match damage, swap 2 pairs of random basic tiles, and gain 1 team up AP. It's amazing. It has to go on Okoye at all times. But hey, let's do it here and now. We'll create our team up AP that way. I don't think we're going to get team up matches any other way. Let me make sure of this here. 43 team up damage. What do you got? 43 team up damage. So when team up matches happen, it's not going to be Captain Marvel. She's not going to be the one doing it. It'll be Storm still. What if we did this the other way around? What if we went... Let's experiment. You don't mind if we experiment, do you? Royal Talon Fighter, because she'd be the one making the team up matches. But she's got the highest green, yellow, black. We could use... What's that? Black is 65? Black is... Ooh, 65. But the red's higher, too. How about the yellow? 84. Oh, man. That's rough. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. I'm kind of trying to milk both. Does that make sense? I'm trying to milk both of them. Let's go over here. I don't think I've ever put gamma rays on somebody. Chance to destroy 2 other base tiles at random. 62% chance to destroy 2 other basic tiles at random. It's board shake. That's kind of fun. Could do that. Yeah, do it just for funsies. See what happens, right? Right. Okay, let's get into it. We need to power up here. Let's get some team up AP.
Is it an issue that they both need yellow? Well, yes. Maybe we missed it earlier. I'm sorry, Alton. The idea being that
storms yellow, takes team up tiles from the board. So if there's plenty out there, I could easily use this yellow and just absorb what we need from the board, right? Otherwise, if there's very little team up AP out there on the board, I could use her yellow to create a bunch more. It's really just situational, like which situation is better for us at the time. That's all. There's other ways to go about this. I'm just trying to cover both situations. I'm really not going to like Magneto if he does his red, though. Like, if he does his red, Storm's yellow is pointless, and then I need Captain Marvel's red. I mean, not red, yellow. Words, English. I love that Fantasticar. We're about ready to have enough yellow to do some of this fun. Is it just me? It's a little confusing when you see the Captain Marvel lightning bolts and the Storm ones right next to each other. They almost blend in too well. Just like, I thought I was playing this right character. I'm not. It's a little confusing to see sometimes. Oh, I'll take that team up. So we're up to 9 team up already. See, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 team up out there. That's not a lot. I'm not going to use Storms right there. It destroys up to 7. We're going to use Captain Marvel's instead. Wow. And we get a that out of it as well. Beautiful. We're at 21. We're getting there. 7 more team up AP. We'll take that crit. Thank you very much. That 4A is going to come into play here. We'll take this yellow into red, which is going to make another 4A. They're starting to get some AP. No, let's stop them cold. Do it again. Yay, they've run out of AP. That's just got to be annoying on the against the computer. We'll take this red so we get another 4A. Take more red. And that was probably the last turn of 4As. So we need 2 more. Oh, there it is. Done. Like, it seems weird to overlap the colors, and it's not something I would ever really advise that often, but this is one of those situations where one of the yellows takes away from the board, the other yellow adds to the board. So they do 2 separate things, so you just look at the situation and see what you need to do. It's not a common situation. But hey, it's Puzzle Gauntlet, so nothing about it is common. Anyways, that's it. That's the first 5 nodes of Puzzle Gauntlet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there on the screen. The next 5, the bottom 3 and the right 2 are the harder of them, and I'll be doing those on Monday. Tomorrow is boss time. We're going to go ahead and hit the heroic mode nodes. I'm going to say probably midday, maybe like a little earlier than what it is now, just by a couple hours. I don't know about you, but I have weekend plans. So I'm going to try to do it earlier in the day. We're going to hit this heroic stuff, and we're going to show off all the 4-star teams that I've been accumulating. Because I believe you me, I've accumulated a bunch of different 4-star team ideas. Plenty of them work. Plenty of them need some tender loving care, and some abuse those supports that we talk heavily about on this channel. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me. Thanks, Gara, Mark, John, Alton. I appreciate all the love, all the support. I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow and the next day for the boss runs and the end of the Puzzle Gauntlet. I'll talk to you guys really soon. Have a good weekend. Otherwise, later, everybody.